I see hands moving, so they heard me. I saw a smiley face, and now it's gone. It looks like Boston's on the play. I think Boston mulled to 6. Bill Jackson says 2 great mats there. I agree. A Plains to start and a Vial. Very nice. Death and Taxes is favored, but when both pilots are experts, Depp still has a shot and can sneak through some tricks. 100% agree. Luenil with the best take so far of tonight's stream. Pithing Needle comes down. Do you name either Vial?
I'd be using different dice. Vial goes up to 1.
What did you name with the needle?
Pithing,
Needle's on Vial.
On Vial.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that's the answer on that. Pithing Needle on Aether Vial. So Aether Vial already countered, so to speak. Yeah, you have to name Vial there. I agree. I don't think there's anything else in the deck worth naming in this exact situation more than Vial. There's Mom. Mother of Runes comes down for Boston. I remember, and I had mentioned this once before on stream, I was talking to a local depths player here in New York City, and I asked, what kind of decks does Turbo Depths, Golgari Depths, not want to play against? And he said, our least favorite color is white. Our least favorite color is white. And being a mono white deck, Death and Taxes, and there's Wasteland, the other possible naming target for Pithing Needle in this matchup. Being a mono white deck, it has a lot of threats that deal with Marit Lage very efficiently. Wasteland is a consideration. Naming a Vial indicates a slow hand. What's up, Raced? How's it going, Raced? Good to see you. Wasteland and Caracas. Yes, Wasteland and Caracas. That's funny. Caracas came down just as I read that. Unless it was there and I missed it. I think you're forced to name Vial almost always on the draw. Possibly. Josh laying out his hand doesn't seem to have much enthusiasm about how this game is going so far. Caracas and Wasteland are in play. So what's the plan now for depths? I don't know if I mentioned it, but the decks are up in Cardboard Live right now. I might be repeating myself, but they are there. What's the plan for depths right now? You're trying to... I mean, obviously you can lay out a bunch of creatures and, just like Josh is doing right now, start attacking and doing some damage, right? But as far as the depths part of the plan, you kind of layer things, right? You kind of have to protect your Marit Lage with Sajiri's Step in the right situation. You have to be able to take out the opponent's Caracas. You have to be able to have redundant copies or effects on Dark Depths like Vampire Hexmage to make Wasteland irrelevant. Sort of Fire and Ice comes down. Death's plan is to concede to a threat. Great hand for Boston, says Luino. I believe Boston mulled to 6, so maybe he... at least to 6, so maybe he filtered his hand a little bit, given that this is a open decklist match. Thespian Stage and Dark Depths now in play for Josh. Does it ever make sense as the Death and Taxes player to aggressively, or any Wasteland deck player, to aggressively try to attack Thespian Stage or Dark Depths when opponent is tapped out? Or do you wait for the moment they try to create a Marit Lage? Wasteland in his play is so much harder to answer, yeah. Let's tune into the players. I just want to hear what they're saying.
We're just going to try. I'm going to put the sword on the Mom.
That's good.
I'm going to go to combat.
Are we going to see Bob get taken out here?
Mombat.
I'll take the damage.
All right, so 3. You go to 15. Sword trigger. I'm going to shoot I think the card I might actually care. I might actually care about more. I might care more about Bob than I might Reclaimer. Actually, no. Reclaimer is getting you what you want, anyways. But
So Luanil
Reclaimer gets you exactly
suggesting
what you
that
want.
you can't say no blocks in this situation.
Yeah, I'm supposed
Which
to
creature
shoot
do you block with?
Reclaimer.
So you want to shoot Reclaimer?
Yes. Yes, I'm going to shoot Reclaimer and draw a card.
Okay, with the trigger. All crop rotation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Crop rotation. What do you do here? Sajiri step? No, not Sajiri step. What are you looking for here? I'm confused. Tinker
I'll get a
Target. What's up,
Wasteland.
Tinker Target?
Okay.
Roland MTG is here.
And then I'll Wasteland your Wasteland.
Waste my Wasteland.
Key moment, folks.
Wasting my Wasteland, so you cannot actually make any range in response to this right now. You can still grow the Reclaimer out of range.
Yes, very important chat. Please say hello to Monka TG in the chat. Very important. Very, very important. Say hello to Monka TG in the chat. Don't miss it. What's up, Monka?
Stage can't copy anything. You're going to be able to get this Reclaimer out of range.
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know, Roland.
Gonna hit.
You must say hello to Monka. Everybody, please say hello to Monka.
I think the stage is. I mean, regardless, you're just gonna second anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna hit your stage in response.
Stage and response.
Okay. I'll activate. I'll pitch the stage.
Yep.
And then
Now what?
I'll just get another stage.
All right. So draw a card off the
Yep.
sword.
You got it.
Okay, so Reclaimer now too
That's not
big.
bad. Am I porting an upkeep? Or am I think I am, honestly. All right, I'm gonna pass to you.
Okay.
So stop an upkeep before Bob's triggered. I'm gonna port your stage.
I'll
Porting stage on upkeep here and a
I
response.
think I'll just cast one spawn time.
Okay.
Okay, once upon a time in chat. Thank you, everybody. I'm very relieved. Thank you, everybody that said hello to Monka. Very important. Yes, now a Ghost Quarter or another Needle can answer the Caracas. Yeah, I mean, there was some skepticism in the chat about Josh's play so far, but things don't look too bad at the moment. Things don't look too bad.
Yep.
Draw a card for turn.
Yep.
Play Urborg.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, I forgot the clock.
Oh,
I'll give them
Thoughtseize.
5 minutes. 5 extra minutes.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'll take your Skyclave.
Yep. So I'm I view at 12 now.
Yep. And then I'll swing for 2.
All right. 18.
Your turn.
All right. On tap. Good draw.
I had the clock set up right off to my right here. I'm looking right at it right now by barely looking away from the camera, and I still forgot to start the clock. So shout out to me. Strike 1 for me tonight. If I hit 3 strikes, I'm fired.
Yeah, that's really annoying. All right, I'm gonna pass to you. Stop in upkeep before Bob trigger. I'm gonna port your I'm supposed to port stage. Yeah, I'm gonna port stage.
Keep an eye on that bingo card, chat. Let me know if we hit any squares. Shout them out. Okay, so port targeting stage on upkeep again.
I'll cast Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
And results.
Another
Yep.
Once Upon a Time. Very good. I'll try to make it so everybody could see
1, 2, 3,
Josh's
4, 5.
graveyard.
Okay.
It's a little better.
Just grab a Reclaimer.
Okay.
All right.
And
Gets a
then
Reclaimer.
Bob trigger. 2,
Yep. 10.
10. Draw for turn. Whoops. Put this back up here.
So does everybody feel like where's the advantage bar here? Which player is advantaged at this very moment? Let me know in the chat. Maybe 3 strikes should be a bingo option. It could be. I don't make the bingo cards, so it's not my call. But maybe.
Draw. Jeez.
Wait, what happened to Dark Confidant?
Where are my cantrips? I'm so used to having cantrips.
Someone tell me what happened to Dark Confidant because I
I'm
missed
play
it.
basic planes. I'll let you go. Stop you in your upkeep.
I'm gonna
Bob attacking its mom. Oh. Okay.
get rid of Dark Depths.
Okay, that's fine.
Sacking
And
Dark
then
Depths. So now what?
get a Ghost Quarter.
Ghost
Okay.
Quarter. Okay, so maybe he has Depths in hand or planning to tutor for one.
Untap.
Stop you in your upkeep. I'm gonna port the Bayou.
Port the
Port
Bayou.
the Bayou. You got it.
Alright, you can continue.
No Bob trigger, but I'll draw for turn.
Yep.
I'll play a
It might
Dark
be
Depths.
Josh, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Untap. File it to.
When do you fire off this
Aw.
Ghost Quarter? Do you do it on Boston's end step? When do you do it? Do it on end step. Go for it here. Am I miscounting? Oh, I am miscounting. Forgot the Bayou will be tapped.
Try to.
Yeah, that's true. There is still the threat of Swords of Plowshares. I mean, Merit Lage is not a guaranteed win right now, like it is in some situations. Josh will likely have to set up some kind of Sajiri step turn.
In my main phase, I'm going to port your Ghost Quarter.
I like that.
Okay.
Follow up Caracas. Yeah, that's true. Caracas, the legendary land. So he just lets Ghost
Basic
Quarter get
planes,
tapped.
go.
Untap, upkeep. Draw.
Yep.
What do we
Play
think is in
Verdict.
Boston's hand? Because I think
Okay.
he's holding a Swords, right? Or at least another Caracas. Yeah, Tinker Target. Cardboard Live
I'll play a
saved our
Reclaimer.
lives.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Software or the app or whatever you want to call it. Plugin, widget.
Off
Love
turn.
it. Whatever Cardboard Live is, I love it. What would that be considered? An app?
I'm gonna port Ghost Quarter in my main phase.
You got it.
An extension.
I'll
It is
play
an
another
extension.
planes. Go.
I'm gonna Thespian Sage copying Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, you got it.
Stage
just keep it
copies
over
Ghost
here to make it
Quarter.
easier.
Interesting.
Yeah, no.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
And then
So
I'll pass.
Untap.
I forget I'm not going to
Draw.
say anything important.
I will play a Wasteland.
All right, a wasteland for Boston. That's rough.
Oh man.
This shit show doesn't end.
Yeah, it does not.
Actually, I could have something that's a little more interesting than what I've got going on now. All right. This becomes so complicated now. So if I
It is
go-
complicated. Boston thinking about his turn here. So, what does Boston need to do to win this game? He can't attack right now. Does he need to start dropping some creatures? Does he need to destroy Needle? Will that help him? Does he need to start wasting lands? And by wasting, I mean using Wasteland on Josh's lands. Boston needs to draw creatures. Yeah. I think Boston just needs to start dropping Thalias and Flicker Wisps and the whole deal and just start doing some damage. Yeah, exactly. Flicker Wisp with Thalia. Yep. I think that would be great. All right, so Urborg is now gone. Another stage enters the battlefield, and Josh is going to make a what? Nothing.
Draw for turn. Man, just more stuff. Playing Urborg.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. Untap.
Yep.
Draw again.
Yeah, Stoneforge Mystic would be great. By the way, what does everybody think of Skyclave Apparition? Are people liking this card in and by people I mean the people watching right now. Are you liking this card in Legacy, Skyclave Apparition? And if you haven't played with it yet, do you think you'll like it? What does everybody think about Skyclave Apparition? Is this card the real deal, or are people just trying out stupid crap because new cards came out? Also, Spirit of the Labyrinth is in this deck. That's a weird one. It's a weird one. Race declaring that Death and Taxes is still not very powerful. Why not? What does Death and Taxes need? What does Death and Taxes need to be powerful? What is holding Death and Taxes back right now?
You're right. I meant to tap it this way. Thank you.
That works.
Is this good?
Yep.
Another Once Upon a Time. There's a port, 2 Wastelands, and a Caracas on Boston's side of the board. I don't think Josh is going to be doing anything
All right.
anything exciting anytime soon. Needs a Needle.
Stuff you in your upkeep. I'm going to port your stage that's still a Ghost Quarter.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, continue.
Do games usually go long in
Hex
this
Mage.
matchup too?
Yep.
Now this gets complicated.
There are too many layers to this.
Yeah.
Vampire Hex Mage. Yeah,
I have
this
not
is
played
getting really
land for turn,
complicated.
right?
No.
Play another Elvish Reclaimer.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Give me something good.
Jubei Ninja is here. What's up, Jubei Ninja? Death and Taxes is mono white. That's what's holding it back. Yeah, Death and Taxes should be favored if things go long. I agree. Depths is trying to win ASAP. The longer the game goes, the longer the worse chances are for Depths. Apparition is the best white card printed in the last 2 years and wouldn't crack the top 10 best cards in other colors. Interesting. Grantis Mantis says, I've been watching the YouTube videos for like a month. Glad I could finally catch a live stream. I'm glad too. Welcome. Welcome, Grantis. I like your name, Grantis Mantis. That's a funny one. Thanks for the follow as well. I see you just followed the channel. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Where are you from, Grantis? I think people give up from the death side by now, so this is unusual. Oh, okay. It is the situation we're seeing right now a let's save time and scoop situation for depths. You think? If there was basically another creature, depths would be dead. Yeah, that might be true. I don't know where are all Boston's creatures? Did he side them out? I know this is game one. I'm just kidding. Where are they?
So if I go, I don't know if I think I'm blowing too many. I'm blowing too many resources if I do that. I don't think doing this is particularly productive either. Doesn't seem like a productive use of my mana.
Boston has no idea what to do. That's where we are in this game. He has no idea what to do.
I'm going to cast Flicker Wisp.
Okay. All right. What are you
I'm
doing?
going to target this plains.
Okay.
Okay.
How
many cards in hand?
I have just the one card in hand. I'm going to go to my end step, trigger Flicker Wisp. Actually, hold on. I should actually think about this a little bit more. I think.
Oh no! Did Boston freeze up? I'll try to fix that. Sorry, everybody. Okay.
Sorry, you catch that?
You're targeting. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Then I'm going to go to my end step.
All right, a little takes backs there, no big deal. Webcam games are hard. Equipping Flicker Wisp, but Sword of Fire and Ice. I was going to say Swords of Plowshares. The Plains comes back. Josh thinking on end step now.
Okay. Yep.
Here.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna end step.
I'm passing you.
End step. I'm going to activate this and get rid of this Verdant Catacombs.
Yep, that's fine.
What does he search for here?
This is probably like the most complicated board state.
This is too much for me. Can you help me
Both
out?
players frustrated. Both players frustrated.
Yeah, Chris, tell us what we're supposed to do.
Nobody has any idea what either of you are supposed to do. That's what I've learned from chat.
There's like way too many things going on.
I think what I've been doing has been successful so far, so I guess it's working.
Typically in depths, the first one to make a move loses. So yeah, I mean, all right. So upkeep.
I'm getting in the
Upkeep.
player
I'm
set.
going to port your stage. That's a Ghost Quarter.
All right, this guy over here.
Yep.
Yeah, Josh can't beat a plow right now, and I sense Boston has a plow in his hand.
So you have two stages that are nothing. You have two stages that are still stages, and a stage that is a Ghost Quarter.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll put this Ghost Quarter over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Continue.
Draw.
30
Man, the
minutes
way
left
this
in the
game's
round.
played out, I should have named Wasteland with that dang what I did.
It was annoying on like turn one.
Yeah. I did not expect this game to last this long. Man. I'll pass.
All right. Let's do a lot of untapping. Take a draw step. That's not bad. All right. In my main phase.
Does Josh still have a Bob in hand? Oh yeah, he revealed a Bob early on, right, with a Bob trigger. So yeah, I think he does still have a Dark Confidant in hand. I try to call it Dark Confidant so everybody is clear what card I'm talking about. But yeah, I believe Josh has one in hand. It looked like Boston said he drew something relevant. Oh, Sanctum Prelate, and he played it on 2. Okay, I just saw that just now. That is relevant.
Get your Vampire Hex Mage.
All right, one swing away from Boston.
Yeah, you can.
Phil Nguyen is here. What's up, Phil? What a board state. Yeah.
Man, that's tough.
Where's Abrupt Decay? Where is Abrupt Decay at?
I'll get your Prelate.
It doesn't have counters on it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, sorry. You're right. I just saw counters. I was like, oh, that's better than an Aether Vial, I guess.
You can still target it, and it will fizzle the sword.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
You can just sack it to fizzle the sword draw.
Yeah, that's
all right. So sword draw doesn't happen. I've got nothing else.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there. Dark Quarterer, what's up? What's up, Evan? How's it going? Hope all is well. Yeah, webcam games are hard. Now he could step through a plow. That's true. Yep, he can. Only one card in hand still, I think, for Boston. Not sure if he has the lands B2 Wastelands. Honestly, I would start thinking about it, but I have no idea if I'll even come up with the right answer, so we'll leave it up to Josh to figure it out. Josh will either figure it out or he won't. I'm not going to figure it out. Too much work.
9.
Managing enough over here.
All right, let's go to game 2.
Nice.
All right, going to game 2.
I was trying to bait you for the longest time to just go for it, because you could have had a Lage with a Caracas off the table the entire time.
I felt like you had a Caracas in your hand, which is why you were very clear on like when you were porting.
What was in your hand, Boston, if you don't mind saying?
I had a Caracas in my hand.
Oh, okay. Yes, by the way, chat, I have important questions for chat tonight. Did anyone here tune in to our Tribal Wars stream on Monday? And if you did, tell me if you liked it or tell me if you hated it. Or if you're somewhere in between. Tell me what you think. Did you enjoy Tribal Wars? Please send me feedback. And if you don't feel comfortable... oh, shit. If you don't feel comfortable... thank you, Jason. If you don't feel comfortable sharing your opinions here, feel free to DM me. All right, Stoneforge gets taken out. Players really did shuffle up quick there. Usually there's a couple of minutes of mulliganing. Dark Confidant was played, so Wizard can be crossed off. Ooh, that's true. Anyway, yeah, send me your feedback about Tribal Wars. Very curious. And if you're subscribed to us on YouTube, we're going to do a Tribal Wars premiere tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, on our YouTube channel. Join us in the chat. If you haven't seen the Tribal Wars stream, watch it there. Watch it there. Or rewatch it. Hang out with us tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. Should be fun. Fatal Push off the top. 2 vials in play already. I believe Josh is at 19 or 16 now. 16. Must have missed some damage. Let's tune into the players.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to go to blocks.
I'll just Fatal Push that.
Yep, that's fine. All right. I'll take 2 down to 18.
Okay. Second main, I'll play Elvish Reclaimer.
Yep, you got
Your
it.
turn.
All right. Vial to 2, vial to 1. Oh.
When do the
Not
new
ideal.
old
I'll
frame
pass.
cards come out? I think that's in spring.
Oh, dude. Bob Trigger. Oh,
Snip of the
not there.
forest.
Second.
I'm assuming you're talking about Time Spiral Remastered.
I'll play a Hex Mage. I'll swing for 2.
Yep. 16.
16. I'll play a Hex Mage.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Yeah, it looks like Boston's in a tough spot here.
Vial to 3, vial to 2.
Yep.
Draw.
Sanctum Prelate
Play
in
a
hand,
port.
though. Rishon Port down. Batter
Yeah,
Skull in hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
Josh down to 15.
I'm still thinking.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, normally I would wait till you did something or end of turn. I'm just trying to be efficient.
Oh,
Sure.
old frame cube. Nice.
See, I mean, I guess you could do that, but I don't know really how much I care about that. I guess, like, doing something like this earlier might be better. Yeah, I'll pass to you.
Port in
I'm gonna
response to
cast
fetch.
Once Upon a Time.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Once upon a time here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm.
K. Kurston, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks
Play a
for
Dark
tuning in.
Depths. Or
Yep.
grab a Darts.
Yep.
Go to my upkeep.
Upkeep. I'm gonna port down the. I'm gonna port a Bayou.
Yeah, agreed. I think Skyclave
Bob
Apparition would
Trigger.
be great at this
Yep.
exact moment.
Playing Engineer.
Down to
Ouch.
12.
12. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Are we gonna see Josh get a victory here?
Play Bayou. What is Sanctum Prelate's a human, right? Or a cleric?
It's a human cleric.
I'll play Plague Engineer.
Yep.
Naming human.
Okay.
And then I'll go to my attacks. And how many cards in my group? Just 2. Okay. I'll just attack with these 2.
Do you vial something in here?
Let's see.
Do you
Just
make
do
a
those two.
block
You have how
with
many cards in
Sanctum
hand?
Prelate?
3. One of which is the Dark Depths that you know about.
Trade Prelate for Bob here?
You should also know about a forest. I
Dark
believe.
Confidant?
Yep, that's true. You get it because you guessed it.
Forest and Depths in hand for
I
Josh.
could just do that. I could just no. I think I want to have this around. This is only no. This is 4. It's like it's a thing, but it's not really that much of a thing. All right, I'm gonna go to 12.
Your turn.
End of turn. Violent. Activate Violent 3.
Prelate is a what now?
Prelate would be a 1/1 if it entered the battlefield.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna put in Prelate on 2.
You got it.
Prelate on 2.
Untap.
Okay.
Leave vials where they are. Draw a card.
Is it correct to Prelate on 2 instead of 1? What are you trying to stop with the 2 there? Abrupt decays and whatnot? I guess I could just look at the list. You can't Prelate 1. Okay. Oh, right, because you shut off your own swords and stuff?
And Famine.
You got it.
I'll pass to you.
Yeah, you stop Hexmage, stop Confidants, stop Abrupt Decay, stop
Dark
Once Upon a Time.
Confidant.
Yep.
It's worthless.
Makes sense.
That.
Gets a brick.
Yeah, draw a card. You have how many cards in hand?
I have 3 cards left in hand. One of which is a Batter Skull.
3 cards. Play this.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Depths comes down.
I guess I'll Thought Seize you. Oh, yeah, I can play that. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it was 2.
Vialing in response here, maybe?
I guess I
thinking about?
have to.
The sword looks great.
Because otherwise
You can get it on someone.
You know,
I believe Josh is actually at 10.
I think I might have made a mistake. It's possible.
It only
that I
stops
made a mistake.
non-creature spells? Oh.
All right, I'm gonna activate Vial on 3 in response.
Yep.
gonna
Vial
put in-
trigger.
I'm gonna put in Flicker Wisp.
You're right. You're right.
Flicker Wisp trigger. I'm gonna target.
What do you flicker here?
Wisp trigger is gonna target. I don't think it really matters that much.
Wasteland?
I'm gonna target your.
Do you try to blink your Wasteland so it's untapped? Flicker Reclaimer? Okay.
You can make a Lage now. I can also put Sword of Feast and Famine on a Flicker Wisp, which is pretty comical. I think what I'm supposed to do is target the. I'm going to target the Reclaimer.
Okay.
And then Thoughtseize is going to resolve. You see Batterskull and Mother of Runes and go to 8.
You can have I mean, I'll take Batterskull, I guess.
Take Batterskull. All right.
Yeah. And
Batterskull
then
down.
3, 4, 5, 6. I think all you're at 12. I don't even think it matters to attack.
Boston has
Sorry,
a
I'm about to
1/1 and a
sneeze.
3/1.
I'll go to end step, and then I'll make a 20/20.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you. And then it'll be your turn.
Untap.
Okay, so Merit Lage is in play now. Boston needs a Swords to Plowshares or Flicker Wisp or similar. He does have a blocker. He does have a blocker for at least one turn. Reclaimer can find a Sajiri Step, though, and shut that off. There's some risk if Boston drew a Swords to Plowshares, though.
The more you know. Let's play a Rishadenport for turn.
You got it.
Okay, so he just
I'm
drew
gonna
a Schadenport.
go one. No, we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put the sword. You can't cast Decay. You cast your, I assume, one push. So I think I'm supposed to put this on the Prelate, cast the Mom, and then.
So he's thinking about equipping the
So
Prelate.
this is hitting for 3. Then I untap my lands. Then the Wisp next turn hits for 5, which is exactly lethal. I'm gonna have a sword on a Flicker Wisp to.
I like that line, Hammy Slammy. I couldn't even say it with a straight face. Infinite Tokens is going nuts in the chat. Yes, Richard Import. I guess Josh is forced to go for it even into the unknown block mage yet.
Discard a card and I get to untap all my lands.
I'll discard Once Upon a Time.
Okay, and then I'm going to equip sword to Flicker Wisp.
Okay.
Your turn.
I like that. I like that.
Bob
Pretty good for Boston.
1, go to 4.
Down to 4.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Play a Sajiri Step, giving my Merit Lage Pro White.
Yep, you got it.
Wow. What a game. That was a good game. I feel like, obviously with a good start and a not trash draw like it looked like he had in game 1. He still won game 1, but he couldn't draw any creatures. If that doesn't happen, I think Boston is pretty good here. Just can't beat steps, says Hammy Slammy. Yep. Hammy Slammy. Why is that so funny? Jubei Ninja says Death and Taxes versus Depths is classic. I agree. Jam some emotes if you think this is a classic. It's Magic. It's always complicated, says Infinite Tokens. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Josh, just be careful with your hand. We can see it on camera. Yep. Needs a mix of Swords to Plowshares and no Thoughtseizes on Josh's side. I agree. Last name is Ham, rooting for Roland. Nice. Nice. Roland's at the top of the bracket. I'll bring up the bracket in a moment. Never mind. All right. Mom gets Fatal pushed, and we're off here. All right. Let's jam some emotes. Spark Trooper says, just joined. What have I missed so far? You missed 2 really good games between Death and Taxes and Depths. And we're in game 3, and that is all you've missed. Yeah, Roland got to the top. Roland's at the top of the bracket right now. He's the NYC Eternal Champion. This is basically the reverse of Elves versus Death and Taxes. Elves won our Tribal Wars tournament on Monday. And the finals was Elves versus Elves. So if you're an Elves fan, this has been a good week for Elves on 90s MTG. Will we see any Elves going up the bracket? I will not reveal. What deck do you think Roland Cheng is going to be on tonight, everybody? Does Josh have Tabby? I don't believe so. Tubitsky says, "What's up? What's up, Tubitsky? Everybody say hello to Tubitsky." Crop rot on. Sacking Dark Depths here. Caracas is in play though. Gets an Urborg.
Okay.
Yeah, Plague Engineer's good. Plague
Great.
Engineer's good.
Or am I just actually listening to his audio unmuted?
All right, draw a card for turn.
Yep.
Rug Delver predicted for Roland. Mono Blue Urza predicted. It has been on stream. Yeah, it has. We've had Urza a few times. I think Phil Blackman played it and
I'll
someone
play
else.
a Verdant, fetching a Bayou, and I'll play an Elvish Reclaimer and pass.
Roland on Dead Guy Ale. Wow. Fully foiled Japanese Delver of some kind for Roland. Interesting. Are they on YouTube yet? I'm assuming you mean the Urza matches. Yeah, they're somewhere. They're somewhere on YouTube for sure. I really hope someone's gonna try that Bug Shadow list one day. Yeah. We almost had it on stream recently. We had to move some things around, but I think we'll see it soon. I think we'll see it soon. That's all I'll say. You're welcome, Ticker Target. Don't go now though. Stay here. Stay right here. Don't go anywhere.
Cards left in hand?
Oh, I gotta fix life total. Sorry, everybody. Don't miss the live show.
I'm gonna take one and cancel Judgment.
Maybe Roland will break
Okay.
out depths, but you think he'll be on
Off with
Delver.
the Reclaimer.
You got it.
Your turn.
Reclaimer down. Council's Judgment takes it out.
You have how many cards? 4?
Yeah,
Wonder
4
what
cards
card,
left.
4 cards.
Josh voted for. All right.
I'll
Hex
play
Mage.
a Hex Mage
Okay.
and pass.
Untap. Draw. Play Rashadan Port for turn.
So he has a Wasteland. He has a
Um,
Caracas. 2 ports. And a Horizon Canopy. Which is not relevant. He has ways to stop it.
I will cast Revoker.
Players took a vote. This is true.
Knock
it off the bingo card.
Cast it like this. I don't think I intend to port. I'm gonna cast Revoker like this.
Who's everybody rooting for here? Do we have any feelings in chat right now?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, I'll name Vampire Hexmage.
Okay.
And your turn.
Hexmage is
Draw
turned
turn.
off. Can still attack though.
Play that,
Still a threat.
and I'll swing for 2.
Yep, 17.
Your turn.
Untap. Draw.
Boston's Recruit of the Guard package.
I
Hell
just
yeah.
fetched it once, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
19,
have you
17.
just fetched once.
Perfect.
Okay, so I can. This is pretty cool, I guess. I don't know how great it really is. How many cards do you have left?
2.
I'm gonna poke you for 2.
You got it.
17. I could just kind of pull the same thing that I did last turn, I guess.
Where's the advantage bar right now, chat? Is it on Boston's side? I think it
I
is.
mean, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'll cast Jitte.
Jitte. Okay.
You got it, Jit.
All right, your turn.
Shh.
16.
Fetching on end step.
Get another swamp.
Yeah, Maul of the Skyclaves is a cool card. I saw just someone. It didn't win a league or anything, but I saw someone share a white legacy deck with Maul of the Skyclaves on Twitter earlier today. The card looks cool. Does anyone think it's playable? I will defer to our Death and Taxes experts in chat. My feeling is it's not as good as the other equipments that exist, but maybe it has a reason for making the cut that I'm not aware of. Boston until Fatal pushes cast is about... Oh, that's about even. Okay. Thank you, Hammy Slammy. I love that name, Hammy Slammy.
It takes away something.
Llewellyn says second Batter Skull before Maul of the Skyclaves. Fair enough.
I think if I can connect them, it's like
Maybe in
really
modern
well.
Death and Taxes or something like that. I'm not familiar with what's currently in that archetype, but
You'd have
Sword
to
of
have a
Feast
lot
of
to do
Famine.
this,
Yeah, Sword of Feast of Famine seems pretty good right now. Stops Oko. Stops all this depth stuff.
I think I'm supposed to just.
It is showing up in modern. Okay. Is anybody playing modern lately? How is modern right now? I'm
Okay,
hearing
so
it's
if-
great.
Okay, let me think this out for a minute. So if you have like crop rotation, you still need to like have crop rotation.
Boston trying to sort this out here. Um, again, like the board state doesn't look that complicated, but it's complicated. You have to be careful against depths. You got to make sure you see all the ways that they can get you. Swords takes out Vampire Hexmage. Puts Josh back up to 18 for now. Modern deck taxes need stuff like Jailer and Prelate. Yeah. I saw some Shadow decks are doing really well in Modern right now. I like that. That's cool.
Scene.
All right, Revoker Trigger or Revoker Trigger. Yeah, Revoker Triggers. I'm gonna put 2 Jete counters on my Jete.
Manrique Gusari, yeah, hell yeah.
It's maybe a possibility. Through, but I doubt it. I'll pass.
Does anybody have any? I don't know if these are considered hot takes, but does anybody have any takes on what is the best equipment not played in Legacy right now? What equipment should people be playing that is not getting played? Does anybody have any picks? I'd be curious. Besides Maul of Skyclaves, we went over that already.
All right, untap. Draw. I'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I will swing for 2.
You got it.
14 Jite up to 4 counters. Second main.
Few people called out Shadow Spear. That's a good one. Yeah, Shadow Spear is cool. Shadow Spear is just a cool card, like a almost like from a thematic standpoint. Rune Chanter's Pike. Rune Chanter's Pike is a card that I wanted to be good so bad, and it just never caught on. I agree on Rune Chanter's Pike. Embercleave. Embercleave could be cool, yeah. What would you do with Embercleave in Legacy? Where would you stick it?
I'll pass turn. Stop you in your upkeep.
Okay, we're veering a little bit off topic, but I'm just curious. What's the best vehicle in Legacy? What's the best vehicle? Is it Smuggler's Copter?
I'll just wasteland your Caracas.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, that's just fine.
I think it's just Smuggler's Copter, right?
Yep.
Fleet Wheel Cruiser, yeah. The car.
Jeez.
Send in the car.
So.
Does anybody get that reference? Send in the car.
Tap. Draw.
Sky Sovereign, yeah. I've seen Sky Sovereign get used a bit. Sky Sovereign's another cool card, like Shadow Spear, just from a thematic standpoint. Parhelion, yeah, Parhelion is cool.
Jeez.
All right, that's the end of that game.
That was a much stronger draw.
Yeah, I drew so many lands in a row.